Live from Bainbridge Island, episode 699. We are live. With us today is Jack, Cameron, Emma Adcock, and Payson. Jack, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
All right, so you're going to be doing a lot of shooting, but I forgot to do your intro, so here is the El Rojo intro. Yep. So, Jack, remember when you did this last summer?
Yeah.
Do you remember how you did?
Yeah, I remember missing.
And then you did make. So let's take a look at the last two opportunities you took on last year's show.
So found, I know. Oh, you didn't finish! Just put it away! Oh! Oh, Jack! You get one more.
So you missed there, Jack, and you did make up for it on your last kick of the show. Here it is.
We can do this crazy stuff every Sunday. Oh, put it away! Oh, he did it! What's a chance?
So we're going to be doing the same thing. So tell the viewers what you're going to be doing.
I'm going to hit the crossbar and then shoot it. Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, go give it a shot. Let's see how you do. So Jack's going to try to hit the crossbar. And then on the rebound, he's going to try to score. Go ahead. Almost. Close, but no cigar. We'll be coming back to Jack periodically through this show. Today we have our top 50 women's soccer players are announced. Is the U.S. in it? I don't know. USYS, best of TikTok. That's interesting. And the first pro soccer player is diagnosed with CTE. Do you have CTE? Do I have CTE? Maybe. We'll find out through the science, because we all believe in science. And the first pro soccer player, Megan Rapinoe gets a Medal of Freedom. How do you feel about that? And of course, we're doing the crossbar challenge. And Jack is obviously going to try to do that throughout the night. And the question that we have for today, and please comment, do you think Megan Rapinoe should receive the Medal of Freedom? I don't know, but maybe you think she should receive it. Or is it how Oprah says, you get a medal, you get a medal, you get a medal. Everyone gets a medal. Everyone's excited about that. But today's podcast is sponsored by Legends Elite Soccer Academy. Contact Coach Roberto at 623-810-4720 or email him at kingrex10@gmail.com. If you are serious about professional training, this is a place to be. Professional soccer training, experience that at a high level with Roberto Bill. Roberto Bill is a great player. I did a podcast before with him. If you want to know the history of Roberto Bill and who he's played with, against, all those things, high-level player, highly recommend you to get training by Roberto. That's Roberto Bill with Legends Soccer. He has his own indoor soccer field in his backyard. It's a cool setup. If you're in North Phoenix, great location, easy to get to. Everyone else might be a bit of a drive, but worth it. Let's get on with it. USYS, the United States Youth Soccer Association, official TikTok posts this on their feed. So here is USYS best TikTok. This is what the United States Youth Soccer Governing Board thinks what we are like in soccer. This is the best of. This is like the last 2 weeks of the best soccer in America. Take a look.
Won't stop the beat and go.
Canciones, nadie me pone como tú me pones.
I shoot, I miss it.
Let's go.
And that's USYS soccer. That's a beauty. What do you think? Comment, let us know. Is that the beautiful game that we all love and enjoy? Or is that the style of soccer that will get you concussions? It's not from heading, it's from being shaken, and we cause a lot of shaking in soccer in America. It's just reckless, out of control soccer. It's disgusting. But let's take a look at Jack. Jack, how you doing, buddy?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. You ready?
Going for another one? Let's see how he does. Jack on the approach. Backs up and kicks.
Oh,
Shank City.
cut that.
It's not going to be cut because it's a one-take podcast. Well, it's actually second take because we screwed up earlier, which is not a big deal. But moving on, we have a big problem in U.S. soccer, but it's the lack of technique and everything about USYS. I'm on this great, beautiful field in Bainbridge Island, and no one's really on it. Well, not two people. One's very fit, and the other one's opposite of that. Anyways, they're training, but we have this beautiful field here, and no one's playing on it. I don't know why, because there's no culture of soccer. If we're in Brazil and they had something like this is a place to be packed. That's a different culture. And oh no, I hope they don't know us. We might have an audio issue coming up. Leave me alone. Anyways, let's get to the importance of creating soccer culture. I create one within my family, and we do bits with this podcast called the Jack and Jet battles, and we're going to go ahead and show you the Jack and Jet battle we had here on the island.
Okay, so first one to make in the hole.
Okay, hold on.
Wait.
Good Jet. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh.
So hard.
It's so hard.
I basically did have to knock this one out.
Game!
I was gonna go like that. Oh!
No, that doesn't count.
On the next
It was already
one.
over. Too easy.
And we're back. And now we're going to give another shot to Jack and Payson. So Payson is Jack's cousin. He doesn't play soccer, but he would like to compete against Jack. And we're going to give it that almighty try. So Jack, it's you versus Payson.
Yeah.
Who's going first?
Oh, I'll go first, yeah.
Jack's going first.
Wait. Bro.
Almost. Payson. Ooh, I like this battle. We're going to have Jack versus Payson. So we're going to make this very competitive for Jack. We're giving competition against the average Joe that never played soccer. I think he played when he was 6 on the purple team. So Jack and Jet battles, we do things like that to create an environment that my family loves soccer. That's a culture we're trying to create. But let's get on with the show with the top 50, ESPN top 50. And I have to run all this stuff. So ESPN top 50 announces the 50 best football players in the world this past week. And I find it very interesting to mark a year of an achievement. ESPN FC creates this 50 top women players in the 2021, 2019, and then this year, 2022, they put together and they have the top coaches, executives, journalists all put out who they think the top 50 are. And starting with number 1 in the world is from Spain, Alexia Putellas, I think it is. And then Sam Kerr from Australia, who plays for Chelsea. And Sam Kerr, I think, should have got number 1 because she is a beast. And I'll prove it right now with this video.
John C.
Now, Sam Kerr should receive the Medal of Freedom. Not Megan Rapinoe. Sam, the great one, Kerr. She should get it. So this is what I find interesting. You have, here is Spain's top 50. They have the number 1 slot, the number 8, the number 9, the number 17, number 18, and number 24 on there. And then if you look at the U.S.'s top 50, let's look at the U.S.'s. U.S. has number 6, Katarina, which we're going to come back to her. Number 19, Rose Lavelle, and then number 22, 23, 36, and 37. That rounds out our roster. So according to that, Spain's better and they should win the next World Cup. Who knows, unless we have super coaching. But you know who's not on the list? Who made the World Cup team? Our good friend, Megan Rapinoe, who is our buddy. And oh my gosh, she is a star like no one else. And usually she'll come on the show, but who knows? Oh, there she is. Megan. I can't stand her. We're in Seattle. I gotta get out of here. She's gone. It's hard to do this by myself. Anyways, with Jack shooting. But Katarina, our top prospect from the U.S., she wasn't developed in the United States. She was actually developed on the streets of Brazil. And according to an article from The Guardian titled Brazil to California, she became attached from the sport early on from the streets of Brazil, taking after her older brother Steve and playing in pickup games in neighborhoods. She cut her teeth as a lone girl among boys, first with a youth team she joined at the age of 5, and later on to the Santos organization, always playing with the boys. But by the time she got to her 12th birthday, those opportunities were removed and she didn't have a chance to really advance her game. So her family decided, let's move to California. And that's what we learned. That's our top American player. Why? Because she didn't grow up here and she wasn't developed with a high-level club over here pay-to-play system. Even though she played in the surf organization, they didn't develop her. They'll like to take credit. Look at us. They did nothing. This is what we learned from it. 1, play pickup. 2, if you're female, play with boys. 3, culture matters. And 4, location matters. Hopefully you're born in a different country. If you're born in the United States, like I was, you better hope and pray that you're in a soccer culture with a community that plays. That's why I always put Jack in Hispanic leagues, always playing with all these different Hispanic teams, because that's how you can get better. So if you live in a place that soccer isn't everything, you need to make soccer be part of your priority, like Jack is when he's doing this in the Puget Sound, just off of Bainbridge Island.
Well done! Well done! Wilson! Well done! I'm sorry!
Just because you weren't born in a great place like Brazil on the streets, learning how to play soccer, find a way to develop technique. It's going to take a lot of reps by yourself. Or in Jack's case, which we're going back to Jack and Payson, you got to create your own environment.
I'm going first.
All right, Jack's going first. The approach. The shot. Shank City! Payson, it's going to beat him. Come on. Ooh. I got money on Payson. Comment. Let us know. Do you think Payson's going to win? Or is it Jack? Who knows? We're going to find out soon enough because the game will eventually have a winner. Back to the show. The first CTE case in Major League Soccer was found in a deceased former player, Scott Vermillion. And Scott Vermillion, who I think he played for the Rapids. Yep, he played for the Rapids. researchers have diagnosed CTE in Major League Soccer player for the first time, saying Tuesday that defender Scott Vermillion suffered from the degenerative brain disease. The Boston University CTE Center said Scott Vermillion, who died on an accidental drug overdose in December 2020 at the age of 44, had the disease. Although it's not possible to connect this to be the case, they're saying there's a high likelihood that is the case. So here's a quote from the CTE Next Generation. It's time for a global soccer community to have a real conversation about heading, especially in the youth game, Nowinski said. We urgently need to investigate how far this crisis will extend into amateur soccer and immediately put it in place reforms to prevent CTE in the next generations. What we aren't discussing is the American style of coaching, which is get stuck in, go through them, all that stuff that we're taught in America. It's the lack of technique. It's not from heading. Now, I think if you do, I don't see many coaches out there doing a ton of heading drills, hardly at all. But what I do see is I see a ton of bad technical players that you'll see right here. This is how you get CTE. Remember this video from past videos.
Right, let's break someone's clavicle on 3. 1, 2, 3. Break someone's clavicle. Hit the field. Right there. Good. Hey, you just received a plate of humiliation. How does that feel? Hey! Defense! Come on! You guys...
All right, we're gonna go back. That's soccer. That's the craziness of soccer. It's out of control. Go through people. That's what's causing CTE. It's not about heading as much it is reckless play and throwing your body about where you're shaking your brain. It's not just from heading. It's being thrown around like a psychopath. That's what we do in America in all our sports pretty much. So let's go back to Jack and Payson.
Payson's going first.
Oops. I forgot. I switched on the wrong one. Here we go. Payson's going first.
Ooh.
Shank City.
Okay.
No, was that what you hit the green post? Well, nice try. On with the show. So how you get CTE is reckless play. If we teach players to be more technical, we can be in a better situation. So promoting tackle through everything, all that stuff, focusing on having a proper first touch, how to take a touch away from pressure, spin and turn away from pressure, getting kids more comfortable with the ball so they can get away from people versus having a bad touch. Those players with bad first touches are always putting themselves in between tackles all the time. So if you always trap the ball 2-3 feet off your feet into space, into an area where there's defenders coming, yeah, you're going to get CTE, I'm sure. So I suggest learn how to trap, be confident with the ball, learn how to spin, learn how to feint to avoid players, and stand your ground with proper posture so you're strong, so those reckless players coming after you, which they will, they can deal with the horrors of getting run over. So let's go back again to Jack and Payson. Yeah, we gotta do it again.
First.
Jack's up first.
Oh my God.
Almost. See what Payson has. All right. We'll come back to you in a second. So they are having no luck about doing those things. But that is kind of our show. I think that's all we got. I think I covered everything I'm going to cover, and my battery's about to be shut off here. Look how beautiful Bainbridge Island is. Here, let's go back to this shot. After the shoot, Emma, let's take a kind of panorama of everything. All right, Jack, we're back to you.
Okay. I'm going first.
All right,
again.
let's see if they can do it. Jack on the approach.
Come on. No.
Shank City. Payson for the win. That is not good. That's average, but that's okay. Take a look at everything. So this is Bainbridge Island. Look at the facilities here. This is so beautiful. And you can keep spinning the whole thing. And this is all ours. And as we continue with this crossbar competition, I want to wish all of you a happy 4th. There you go. A happy 4th of July to celebrate this wonderful country we have and all the freedoms we enjoy. If you don't like this holiday, go live in Russia. They will treat you right, just like Brittany Griner. So let's go back. Let's give it another shot, Jack. All right. Let's see what you got. We got to have a winner. We got to finish it right here. Come on, Pace. We got to have a winner. Almost. And here comes Payson. He's going to give it a shot. Almost. And that's unfortunate. But that's our show. I hope you enjoyed this show. Next week is episode 700, where we have Jessica McDonald on. And you can find us on iHeartRadio, Google Play, iTunes, or wherever else podcasts are found, or go to CoachCameron.com for direct access for our content. See you next Sunday, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time with the great Jessica McDonald. Let's give them one more shot before we actually close out. All right. This is it, Jack. No pressure. Oh. Just finish anyways. This is Jinx today. All right, Payson, for the win.
Hit the crossbar.
For the win.
I didn't hit the crossbar.
I thought that was going in. All right.
Hit the crossbar.
Thanks for joining us. Sorry for this weird podcast. Thank you, Emma. And thank you, Payson, for being part of the show. And, of course, Jack. And we'll see you next Sunday. Bye.